That is a great start to the stream. Bram goes P1 with a 126.811. He's P1 at the moment. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anyone who's joining us for this evening's Tier 1 British Grand Prix. We're here, back on our out of sync calendar, and you join us for round 10 of the STB Racing League Season 19 Tier 1 Championship. And we're at Silverstone tonight. We're not at Russia like Tier 2 and 3, we're at Silverstone. So this is going to be a very special Grand Prix. We've not been to Britain for a few weeks now. What I remember from Britain is it was the best race to commentate so far this season. There are so many iconic corners around the circuit. You've got Maggots and Beckett's that Bram's coming through now. You've got a village section. You've got the Stowe, the Hanger Straight, Club Corner,
Hamilton Straight,
and the chicane. What's the chicane called? I forgot.
Vale, and then it's Club.
The Vale chicane, yes, Vale chicane. As you can probably hear, guys, annoyingly, Maffio is with us again this evening to bring us live coverage of the British Grand Prix. Matt, obviously you've had some experience commentating British Grand Prix in Tier 3, but I mean, that was a bad race for me, so I don't really want to talk about that. But what can we expect here at Britain? There's a lot of overtaking opportunities around the Silverstone circuit.
Yep, it's obviously we've got what Alpha's going through now. We've got this turn. Well, I know it's that is we continue to Brooklands and Woodcote.
Do you know what? Matt? All you need to know is Maggots and Beckett's. If you don't know Maggots and Beckett's, you're not a true Formula 1 fan. Fiorino then coming down.
It's turn 6, I know that.
Well, I don't even know what that is. But anyway, Fiorino then coming through. He's actually, we haven't had a very good week in terms of updating of the standings, but what I do know is Fiorino is in that championship battle. So do expect Fiorino to be on the pace here early on, and he is. He goes up to P3 there. He's actually the only driver, Stefanko, who's on medium, he's on 27 dead. That's a very good lap for the Italian driver. But what I can say is Fiorino is the only driver, Matt, to have full-time seats in Tier 1 and 2, a bit like you a few seasons ago. And he's actually in the championship battle. So an incredible performance from him. And yeah, I'm very happy with Fiorino's progress so far. As Sem is 8th at the moment on a 27.3. But Matt, I want to talk about yesterday Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We got some racing. What are your thoughts about yesterday's race, and what can we expect later on in the season when we actually go to the Jeddah Corniche circuit?
Well, obviously, yesterday's race was super hectic, just like STB always is. But
literally,
obviously it was a Stephanie's STB shit there. But obviously that track is it's obviously so within real life, the track is stupidly quick, and there's the first corner's 90 kilometers an hour and the second pass is 100 kilometers an hour, and after that it's like 150. So, I mean, I don't think you're ever going to really be in about lowering your first gear. So it's, apart from that, it's all high speed sections. So
yeah.
It's very, very fast, and it's going to be, I just thought, it's probably going to be a bit difficult to overtake, but I think it might be a little bit easier in the game. But, I mean, that second sector, you just no way you're going to get past anyone that sector.
Yeah, to be honest, I am looking forward to going to Saudi Arabia at the back end of next season. Obviously, it will be after our Christmas break. We've got 3 races as SK goes P1 there. But we have actually got 3 races now, Matt, until our lovely Christmas break. Tier 1 has got Britain, Canada and USA due to the different calendar, which I'm looking forward to actually. I think it's going to be one of the first league racing USA Grand Prix. I don't think many leagues have been to USA yet. So that'll be interesting. And obviously Canada, as Westy has done a 126.6. The times are tumbling, they are falling down now, Matt, as...
and was predicting those low 26s.
Yeah. And then Tier 2 and 3 have got Russia tonight, the exclusive Dust.
No.
You know what I mean this week. The Dust exclusive timing for Singapore and Japan. So we got some good tracks coming on in terms of just the league in general, isn't it? It'll be good to have a nice little break before Christmas. Before Tier 2 and 3 go to Melbourne and Tier 1 go to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, I just see that. To be honest, mine just set an identical lap time to off Westy with a 26.642. Obviously, Westy set the lap time first, so he is ahead.
Bram has got some decent pace around Britain. He has gone half a tenth up in the first section, using the club on the outside there.
Yeah, 28 thousandths up in that time, just coming to second like that.
Matt, there is something I am looking forward to next season. Two things actually. The fact that it's going to be season 20, as Bram is up again.
He's just a bit up on that side.
But yeah, the fact that it's going to be season 20 and the fact that we will be in sync for all tiers for the races, that's going to be a very welcome introduction.
Yeah, Bram goes into, he's kind of a little bit wide and he's cut the corner
that looks
club.
On purpose though.
No, he outbroke himself into the chicane only by slightly enough, obviously.
Danny's up in the P5 here, bro. That's interesting. I expect all these drivers to be in the 26s. I don't think any driver should be out of the 26s in Tier 1. Maybe a low 27 is acceptable, as Ermine is on the pace here in Britain. Still waiting for Bruno Will to set his lap.
That's the second lap on those tyres, so the tyres still have the grip to do 2 consecutive laps. Not sure. I think he's done 2 laps right after each other. He didn't do a cool down lap. I don't think he can really afford to do the tyres, to be honest. Not in the game.
Bruno Will 3 tenths up in the first sector. He's already up. He's already on for a 26.
Yeah, he's.
Great out, Bruno Will. Back in STB racing.
Oh, and he's really cutting. He's gone wide cops, and he's got away with it.
Oh,
he stretched the exit out
and
tried to hopefully get it. He's missed apex. He's missed the apex, so he's completely screwed us up now. He's going to lose lots of time through there. He's 1/10. He's lost 2 tenths.
He's lost it. He's fucked it. Bruno will spot that.
He's backed off.
Alpha's got decent here, 26.9, but to be honest, really 5 tenths off par. I mean, he needs to go a little bit quicker. Stefanko looks to be on a lap at the moment, but it's invalidated, so that's not very good. The drivers then are going to be gearing up their final runs. Bourbon boys out on the circuit.
Alpha's invalidated as well.
We've actually got a few new drivers here this evening, or returning drivers. Bourbon boy 64 is back in. QBR 20 Savoria.
Just call him Luca, because he's also known as
Luca. QBR 20 Luca Gaz. And QBR 20 Aaron. Now, Aaron is my name, so he needs to do a good performance for the Aarons of the world. Alright, I think Viverino's going on a lap. No, he's not. Alpha's coming in the pits.
Don't forget we came to a conclusion that it's not Viverino, it's just Viverino.
Yeah, but I'm always going to call him Viverino, because
I always call him Viverino, because I've always called him
Viverino. It's Viverino, like, you know what I mean?
It's not.
It is. Shut up, man. Right. Coming down to the business end of the qualifying session, and we have got EQR Pistem. I love that name, I do. Yep. Coming on to
everyone wants to return.
Here we go. Put on a 144.4. Definitely a pole position lap time at Britain. And he's now going to show his worth as an EQR driver.
Oh, no, he isn't.
No, he's not.
The grass the entries turn 3 to farm.
He's not. He's fucked that. He's fucked out. He's fucked out.
Yeah, way too much entry on the grass, and obviously that's calling him out up a bit wide.
Right, Bourbon boy thinks
probably
he
down
can get
there
in the top 10 on these medium compound tyres. I love how no drivers even opted to customise their wheel. Like, I'm seeing so many like default wheels. Wheels? No. Helmets. Sorry.
Helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen so many.
I'm pretty sure you use it. I'm pretty sure you use the default as well, aren't you?
I use no. Well, at Brazil I'll be using a nice lovely set, a nice lovely helmet, but yeah, I don't bother.
My helmet changes all the time.
Right, where is my lap? Right, he's 13 seconds
10.
up.
Oh, he's got away with it. He kicked the chapel there, but he's got away with it.
16
a lot of
seconds
engine
up.
braking.
This is a banging lap time from Piston here. 16 seconds up on his PB.
So that's already up for 28 already. Plus where we're going to gain this last sector.
He's on for
Here
20. I think he's going to get 27.
There was 2 jabs at the wheel going to fail. Bit wide.
27-1.
Yep,
That's not good enough.
I mean, it's only 4 tenths off SK with there, so it's not actually that bad.
That's not good enough.
It's so close though.
Not good enough. 2 tenths up for Bieber in. Then here we go. Bieber
One
in
mistake.
on the pace.
One mistake can cost you.
Matt,
Alfie needs to get out of the way here. Alfie needs to get away with SK. Oh, that is so close.
Matt,
SK might got some slipstream.
Who are we supporting? For pole position? SK 3 tenths up. He's on for pole position. Now slipstream from Bruno.
He's got so much traffic. What is he doing? Bruno Will, and he's in the and he's out. Bruno Will did not get all the way there.
Yeah, that was just so.
That's not unlucky. That was just Bruno Will. Bruno Will, Bruno Will had a mistake at the last corner as well. And Bruno Will, I don't know why.
Some Stewart's investigation there for the McLaren, and now.
Yeah, that was clumsy by Bruno Will.
And now Graham has got Alfie on the back of him. These drivers.
Oh, he's got. I know why they're doing that. It was so late on time, and Bruno Will obviously had to push to get to the line. Obviously, by doing so, cost SK a potential pole position.
It's all kicking off, and that's the Martin off the circuit.
You shouldn't be leaving it that late in the first place. These guys have been going so close to each other.
Yeah, they're not going to go quicker because they've got so much dirty air. I don't know why they're even going on that. To be honest, when they're this close.
But the same as me as well. I mean, they're getting slipstream, but I think Alfie's a bit too close to the Ram, to be honest. Ram's just about far enough, so it's not too bad. Alfie's definitely affected here.
Oh,
yep, and there you go, his span. Alfie's gone round. That dirt, yeah, definitely affected him. Ram is up. Yeah, that's slipstream. He's got enough. Just stop too close ways affecting him in the game, but it's enough to get him slipstream.
How's Bruno Will doing on his lap?
I don't know, I'm checking Delta.
I don't think this is actually going to be. I don't think this is going to be volume.
No, he screwed up the last corner. I backed out.
No.
Wants to first stay on fresh eyes, I think.
That is unlucky there for him. Danny's 17 seconds down. Danny's in P9 on the grid. And now it's P10, but that's not very good for his tyres. Look at that. They're going to be shocking on the start. But yeah, Bruno Will all the way down in P15 after a very, very disappointing qualifying session from the Brazilian. But I mean, I'll see you summer, Matt.
One day you'll stop calling me Ram.
A great qualifying from BRS Ermine, which have up into pole position for the British Grand Prix. Second is Franco, as Alfie needs to retire from the session. Tommy Real is up in a P3. So,
Once that situation where Tommy Real couldn't do Mondays, is there something available to do Mondays now?
yes, it's a good job he is, because he's up there in P3 on pace.
Just because I think he was too quick for tier 2. Yeah, he was.
Ironically,
that's good
he was put in tier 2 because he couldn't race on Mondays.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't race on Tuesdays. So now he's racing on Mondays. But yeah, it's good to have.
Which is useful because that's the way it's supposed to be.
It's good to have Tommy Real in back-to-back racing and doing a great job P3 there for the Alpine. If he's even in Alpine, I don't even know. I'm tired, guys. He's in the Alpine. I'm tired, guys. But I'll tell you something, Bourbon boy. Bourbon Boy. I'm going to say it again. Bourbon Boy. Bourbon Boy. Pole position then is BRS Ermine. Second is RCX Stefanko. Third is Tungril. Fourth off Westy. Fifth. It could well have been pole position, but SK will start P5 on the grid. He's that championship battle. Felipe's not with us this evening. This is a good opportunity for his championship fight. Sixth is Bourbon Boy. Seventh, I love that. Seventh is Bram Nilsson. Eighth is Semike. Ninth, DJ Danny. 10th, Alfie. 11th is QBR20, Luca. 12th, Fiberin. 13th, Pistem. 14th, Aaron. 15th, Bruno Will. 16th, The Rain. IQR Rain. 17th is Slow Ninja of Volvo. And 18th is Arjun Samra. I'll tell you something, Matt. Ever since the Hungarian Grand Prix, since Arjun Samra won, he has not been on it. He needs to be on it.
I think he's started every single race.
Yeah, he needs to be on it. He needs to finish tonight, get a good race. He just needs to have a good race here in Silverstone. So obviously, Matt, we're here. We're at the business end of the well, I would say business end of the championship, but we're not really at the business end of the championship just yet. But for Tier 1, we kind of are, because we haven't got many races left in Tier 1. There's
about similar races, isn't there?
Well, there's a lot. There's a lot less races in Tier 1 due to restarting the season. So, if drivers want to get points, if drivers want to get points, they've got to get the points now. And I'll tell you someone that needs to get the points today. It's Arjun Samra. He's in championship battle. There's just everyone. Tier 1 has been so scattered around. New drivers coming in left, right, centre. It's been very scattered. So I don't even know who's in championship battle. All I know is that SK, if he wins tonight, then we could have a championship on our hands with him and Felipe. Or hopefully Felipe can come back next week in Canada and have a good race, because he's not had good races recently. So yeah. Well then, Matt. God. We can see the Paddock Club, a place that I'd love to go and visit for the British Grand Prix, but unfortunately I've not got that much money because I haven't been paid yet for my STB duties. So hopefully, you know, when you lot start paying me for my job, I'll be able to go British Grand Prix Paddock Club. You right then?
Technically, you should be paying us. Yeah.
I'm not paying you. For what?
Well, you're above me. The people below should be paying you.
No, I told you, Matt. £2 per commentary. You didn't want it. So there you go. But anyway, I personally think, Matthew, that we could be seeing a lovely victory tonight by 6th place man Bourbon Boy. That is my prediction, as Alfie gets disqualified. But yes, I am rooting for Bourbon Boy tonight. He sticks to qualify, mediums, 2 tenths off pole. He's got the pace, he's got the strategy. I'm here for it. Front row seat, I'm here for it. Bourbon Boy is going to win. Who do you think is going to win, Matt, in Britain?
I am going to say...
We're in for a very good race tonight. Very good race.
This is difficult. This is a really difficult choice.
I'm going Bourbon Boy.
I'm going to say off Westy.
Why? Off Westy?
Bit of a risky choice. I don't know. I thought something different. But I can see why he did Bourbon, because on those mediums, if he can keep up with all these soft runners, if not maybe pass them.
Championship, sorry, Matt. Championship. So, Semike is in the battle. Stefanko is in the battle, and SK is in the battle. So those 3 drivers we need to be looking at for today, because they're all in the battle. And like I said, it's very scattered. So I don't know the gaps. It's not very good coming to Britain and not knowing the gaps. But I don't know the gaps. All I know is that due to it being so scattered around and due to drivers retiring, having bad races, we actually have quite a few championship contenders, and Fiberin as well. Watch out for Fiberin, because he's in the championship battle as well. So we've got about 5 drivers we're looking out for tonight. Maybe Ermine. If Ermine can get a win tonight, then he could claw himself back up some point. But see, Tier 1 is heating up. And I'm looking forward to the final race in Abu Dhabi, I believe.
Yeah. Just the thing about Bourbon Boy and those mediums, if he can keep up these guys on softs, he's not trying to overtake them, get a bit of a lead, then
Mr. Bourbon Boy.
start the set of softs on with about, I don't know, I say about lap 13, 14, because the soft tyres are actually last pretty long around here. You can do almost the whole race on same mediums. So we saw that in tier 2, I believe, where we saw I think some people doing the whole race, pop the last lap. Nicky did, didn't he? He literally pitted on the last lap, didn't he? On the second to last lap to do the one lap on a set of softs and then gunned it.
Right then, here we go.
It was a bit rainy that day.
Here we go, Matt. If I was you, I'd just stay silent for the first lap of the race. It's going to be an absolute chaos madness. Lap 1 incident. It is 5 lights down, away they go. Great start there from Irvine. He gets off the line well. So Frankie gets off to a bad start. Tommy Hill now running outside of the Mercedes as they come through the first corner. It's going to be action as they go down the field.
Oh, it's Alfa Romeo round. That's Alfie.
Alfie's had an absolute dismal start to the Grand Prix. Danny's looking a bit aggressive down the back of Graham Nillison as they come through Farm Ridge section. Or Brooklands, I don't know the corner name. All you got to know is we've got 8 drivers battling it out. Irvine leads, followed by Tommy Redden. Now Franco's going to get in that slipstream of the Alpine driver. He's going to pull to the outside line. Around the outside goes to Franco. Look at this. And he goes still on the inside. Is he going to get the move done? This is crucial for the World Championship. And he's done it. What a move. And then we've got FK as well following himself through now down the straight. We've got Off Westy getting involved. Oh no. Oh no. Don't go side by side.
Just it out. Yeah, nice sort out. Watch out. Some people like have a bit of a nimble setups.
There you go. That is your start. What a start from Arjun Sam, who's only got himself over the P10 on that start there. That's a crucial start as Rain.
Ferrari out. Let's keep our Rain's out.
Rain is out of the British Grand Prix. Virtual safety car has been deployed, and that is commiserations there. I don't know, maybe he's got...
That's very far for circuit. I wonder if he's been on that curb on the inside of Maggots. Right where that DRS
anyway,
point is.
I'm glad, Matt, that it's not a safety car. I'm very glad it's not a safety car. It's good that we've only got virtual safety cars. If we had a safety car, I'd get forward.
What? I wonder if some people are going to pit early onto certain mediums and just show to the end. I think no, what pits they might be doing.
Pits in the pit lane. He's going to have to hope that the safety car is going to stay in. He's going to help Alfie as well.
This is massive. Because this pit lane is so long and so slow, the virtual safety car make a massive difference. It's going to be a set of hard, there's a front wing change. It's going to be another set of softs.
Interesting, okay.
And I think Alfie's going for a set of hards, which I think is the safest choice. But I think the mediums can still do it.
This could well be it for Alfie. Still drivers going slowly on the virtual safety car conditions. This is really helping Pistem and Alfie here in Silverstone, like a lot.
Yeah.
This is helping.
Well,
so
I'm not sure about Pistem because he's going to make enough hits up yet.
Anyway,
so
back to racing.
That's
perfect. That is perfect timing there from the FIA. That is perfect. But look at this massive train that is forming now, Matt. Down here, Bourbon going on the attack. He's on the pace. Danny's getting involved. Danny is involved in this battle, Matt. That is how you know that we are in for some dangerous goings on in the battle. This is going to be scary now. Bram's going to be putting himself on straight now. And Danny is going to pull to the inside. He's going to leave no prisoners as they come through Stowe Corner. And Bourbon Boy's now going to go round the outside of the Alfa Tauri, and he's done an incredible move there. That's a great move there from the Haas. Is Bram going to follow through?
DRS is finally enabled.
Bram can't seem to get through. Sem's got some decent pace now on the back of DJ Danny. Oh, Danny goes a bit deep. Oh, we've got the Red Bulls battling now. Oh, Samrat and Luca and Aaron and Bruno Wills getting involved as well. This is an incredible battle. That for P9 for Grand Prix, and Arjun Samra now is going to get in the slipstream again on the Red Bull. This is what I love about Britain, because there's so many battles. And Bourbon Boy and Off Westy are battling through the farm section, and Westy now is right on his shot now. He's going to try and get that move back on the Haas driver as they come.
Bourbon needs to make sure.
You know, I actually give myself into barrier vibes. If you listen to me, I actually give myself into barrier vibes when I'm talking. Really scary. Arjun Samra then, P9 through the iconic Maggots and Beckett section, and now he's going to get in the slipstream DRS for DRS trains around this circuit.
Franco up the inside of Ermine into Stowe corner. He's
and
making a move stick. He's pushing wide.
They're both battling into the motorcade now, and Stefanko leads.
Oh, the touch!
Stefanko leads the British Grand Prix, and that could be a crucial move here in Silverstone because he's at the fastest lap as well. That is going to be crucial. SK is now going to have to get involved. Well, Stefanko leads the British Grand Prix. Is this going to be the race that Stefanko wanted?
Oh, Bram's round! Bram's round! He's into the barriers! And he's out! He's crashed again and Sassenger's out as well! And it's a full safety car. Bram is out again! How do you spin it out of turn 2?
What happened?
All I saw was Bram sliding sideways and then suddenly Bram hit the barriers. He could not slow the car down into the barriers, and then the Sassenger was out as well. I wonder if Sassenger got caught in that, or it was separate incidents. They weren't quite split apart.
Oh no, that is.
Oh, Bram's out as well.
Oh no.
Mercury's out as well.
Right.
On to means Alfie goes and pits him as well, so that sussed both the issues out that he had.
Well,
Alfie can get off those terrible hards.
Yeah.
His mediums can go. He's screwed up the medium runners.
Sam's got damage also. So that must have been a I don't know if you caught the whole thing, Matt, but that must have been a
No, I was on board
crash.
of Bram. And I just saw Bram.
That must have been a massive crash because Sam has now lost his whole front wing. And Argent.
I wonder if he hit him as well.
Argent, both Red Bulls have both lost their front wings. And I think Argent might have some damage on the side pod.
How do you know that?
Well, I can see some damage, unless that's just the Red Bull design, but that is a disaster for Red Bull. Both Red Bulls are in.
Yeah, all these soft runners now are pitting for certain mediums. The softs can't make it. The softs can't do 20 laps. If you are, they're doing a struggle. That's what can change for them. So yeah, what that is, and then obviously Spinacast stick behind him as well. So that means go to the end now. Everyone's at mediums, and I wonder if that's medium runners. They have to try and pull away from the other medium runners to try and make that one stop work.
That's a disaster.
Yeah, this is
because
this screws over the people with the mediums.
I'm not going to lie to you. I thought Bram had decent pace around the circuit. I thought Bram was having a decent race, and then he, you know, so unlucky. Wow. Welcome to STB Tier 1. There's no room for a boring race in STB Tier 1, is there? There's always action. So yeah, Matt. The race then is just going to have to, you know, be run under safety car until all drivers get to the back of the pack. But a driver which I'm really, 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 really sad for is STB Semike. I mean, yeah.
Well, he's at the back of the grid now.
I don't know how the two Red Bulls. I don't know how. I know the
both lost a whole front wing.
Yeah, I know the two Red Bulls were both behind Bram and Volvo.
Yeah.
So that must have been a massive, massive crash down in the
Personally, I just saw Bram sliding into the barriers, and that's all I saw. And suddenly it's all flat out. And then as soon as you mentioned the two Red Bulls had their front wing, I was like, oh.
Crazy, crazy scenes. But Bruno Will is in the pit lane.
I don't see side pod damage from Semi-Kid.
I think it might have just been the design. It looked damaged to me. Right, let's see what Bruno Will
is. Look at the onboards where the Walmart is.
I'm looking.
You can see that.
I'm looking on the spectator cam, and I'm looking broadcast mode. I'm looking at the side of the car. There's like a hole.
I'm just getting that sort of low onboard camera coming off board.
To be honest, Matt, right? I'll take what I say with a pinch of salt because I don't know what I'm talking about. So, it's just, yeah. Right, interestingly, Bruno Will's gone onto a set of soft compound tyres, so...
One of the positions they're trying to stretch them to the end. I mean, it probably is possible, but it'll be very warm. Very, very, very warm.
Or he might just go for another. He might just go for another soft. He might I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is
maybe
that
I'm
we
not
are
sure
in
what's
for a
worth.
banger now because we've got Bourbon Boy, Luca, Aaron. Aaron's P3. I don't think anyone could be able to say that again in STB this week. Fourth Fieberin on those mediums in that championship battle. You know, so you know what I'm gonna love. I mean, and I think he might have some damage. I think Luca might have some damage there on the front wing. Yeah, he does. Look,
he does. Yeah, the right end plate, the right end plate.
Well, that's his race spot.
Missing.
That's his race spot then.
Yeah, and the safety car's probably going to come in this lap as well, I think.
Yeah, that's it. That's his race spot. There you go. Great debut there from the Argentine driver. Great start to the season. Great start. Well done.
I think the best for him. He can try and stay out a couple of laps, but I don't think we're in Britain. I mean, really need that front wing.
You need the front. Yeah, you need the front wing at Britain.
You need that downforce.
You need it. You need it, Matt. You need it. Anyway, let's stop chatting shit now because it's the business part of the Grand Prix now. Lap 6. Here we go. And Bourbon Boy's gone. And Luca's in the pit. So second's going to be Aaron. And now
he could have just passed him. And then
road up to third is Fieberin. We need to try and get on the back now of the Aston Martin. I'm going to look back as well. We've got some great battles going on now. We've got
massive gap to where Tom Real is. I don't know what's going on there. 1.5 seconds from SK and Tom Real. What's happened there? Oh, and Fieberin's round. He's in the barriers.
Oh, you're joking.
He's got away with damage, I think. Oh, he's got to watch out not to cut off the Ferrari. The Red Bull.
Fieberin. He had one job. Fieberin had one job today, ladies and gentlemen. Try and close that gap to the championship. He's fucked it.
Of course, Buckland's and also Semi-K's making a move.
He's got Russia tomorrow as well, Matt. I feel sorry for Fieberin this week. I mean, Russia's good, but... Oh, 3 wide!
Oh, he's actually 3 wide!
On the inside, oh no!
What is Jack doing?
Well, maybe he just wanted
Not
to
sure how that's going to work.
But Semi, oh no. A Red Bull goes off.
Oh, managed to set themselves off. They might manage to sort of that Ferrari's going wide.
Yeah, that Fieberin's got either damage or very bad dirty
He might have some minor damage. Come through on board with it. It looks fine through here. Doesn't look too bad. He visually looks fine as well.
Right, not. I mean, interesting, but it's not interesting. To the interesting that we need it to be interesting. That didn't make any sense, but it made sense to me. I want to know what SK's doing, still behind Ermine.
Oh! And Wesley's round. He's out.
That's an absolute massive crash. And it's safety car again.
I tell you what, who that saved. That saved Luca, that has.
Massive crash here in Britain. What is going on tonight?
That saved to be great. It saved Luca.
Did he spin?
I just saw an AlphaTauri going straight into the barriers on the right hand side where the pit lane is, on the inside of Vale. Someone like he spun at the last corner. He hit the barriers before the barriers go for the straight. If you know what I mean. Right. But Luca's going to pit to hit the barriers around there.
I bet you, Matt, £225,000 that Winner Will is going to bot to a set of mediums himself.
I don't think he won't.
No,
I don't think he will.
That will solve all my financial troubles down to the British Grand Prix this year.
I don't think he will. I think he's going to use this opportunity to make those softs go to the end.
Imagine.
I think he's done. Those softs. I mean, he pitted what, lap 26? Well, not 26. Sorry, lap 6.
Lap 26. I wish it was lap 26.
But pit laps, was it what, 26 is when the safety car came in ish.
Lap.
So let's say lap 6. He's on 2 laps under the safety car now, and say he's another 2 laps of the safety car, maybe 3. He's on 5 laps of the safety car. Before you know it, he's only doing 15 laps on those tyres. So I think he might. I think he will stay out.
Right,
he's doing so many laps in the
pit
safety car.
Aaron's in the pit lane. The
Yep, I think it's time for soft runners.
Got speeding in the pit
Bruno
lane.
Will saying out. Bruno Will is saying out.
Oh, well, I've got a forecast to 100k then. Right. Shall we do it on FIFA instead?
I don't play FIFA.
We'll do it on GTA. Right, we'll convert it into sterling pounds. Right then. So interesting. So Bourbon Boy is bots. He's on a set of softs, apparently. Aaron has bots. It's really weird saying Aaron when my name's actually Aaron. He's bots for a set of mediums, I believe.
Tommy Reels on a set of mediums.
Oh no, sorry. Aaron's on a set of hards. Tommy Reels on a set of medium. Bourbon Boy softs, and Luca is all the way down down the hanger straight on a set of mediums. So he needs to try and hurry up to get himself back up to the pack. But Stefanko then leads the British Grand Prix. Second is Ermine. Third is SK. But I'll tell you something now. We're in danger. We're in danger, Matt. As DJ Danny is in P4 now. This is danger.
Yeah.
This is danger now. Fifth is Arjun Samra. Yeah, I mean Arjun Samra. Sixth is STB 7K. Seventh is EQR 610. Eighth the Arjun World. Ninth Alfie 7880. 10th is PNF1 Feverin. 11th QBR 20 Aaron. 12th is Tommy Real. 13th is Bourbon Boy. I don't know if those times are going to go to the end. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
A bit more chance now than Bruno World, that's for sure. But just remember this. It was a Haas 1-2 on the first safety car, on the last few safety car restart. It's only 3 laps, and then they're both flats.
To be honest, QBR 20. I'm going to put him Lucas. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he needs to hurry up.
There's lots of people in the pits. There's many people in the pits there, and including Bruno World. And it's a £5 penalty for Aaron.
Who?
Aaron's been in the pit lane.
Better not be. I haven't spec.
Bruno World onto a set of mediums.
And it's a front wing change for the Aston Martin. Why is he changing the front wing for?
It's damaged it, obviously. You can't just change front wing without actually repairing it, without doing any damage to it.
Crazy.
Vivian's gone to a set of softs.
Set of medium.
I think Vivian's made the best choice, to be honest, in those softs. I think that probably is the better tire to go on now. I know you have mediums. Oh, no, well, it could do without spinning first.
Yeah, he needs to, you know, for someone that's actually in the championship battle, somehow in Tier 1 when he's a Tier 2 driver, I ain't got a clue. But he's not doing very well, is he? Like, no shade, but he's not very good tonight. And I'll tell you something who's not very good is this Luca guy. He's not getting up to the pack. He's not good.
Well, I think he's taking his time.
Good to see Sem and Arjun back up there, P5 and 6. If you remember, I think it was Imola last week. Sem got a podium, so he'll be hoping to try and get himself back up to those positions. But, you know, you've got Stefanko, you've got Ermine, you've got SK, you've got DJ Danny in front of you. That is danger. Fifth is Arjun Samra, and Sem 6th. So he's got 5 very good drivers ahead of him. Maybe not Danny, but...
Maybe the DJ is short for danger. Danger. There you go. This car is in the
Here we go then.
Lucas just about caught up
We
the
are
grid, so
getting ready, Matt, for the restart of the British Grand Prix. And we are ready. We are ready for this British Grand Prix restart. The second restart now under safety car. Oh, beautiful. Who would have thought it? So all this gravel and runoff, we've had 2 safety cars already. Imagine Saudi Arabia in after Christmas. That's going to be a madness. Anyway, Sam has not had a good restart, so he's got cold tyres here, Matt.
Yeah, maybe he's got it in the moment or something. Maybe he's introducing it too much dirty air.
He's going very slowly. Sam's very slow at the moment. I don't think he's been able to warm those tyres up.
Both are all the same tyres, similar ages.
Under the safety car.
Excuses.
So he's not been able to warm those tyres up, which is a problem.
they'll navigate round Flufffield, through into Woodcote, onto the old pit straight.
I think Feedbury might be a little bit scared here. I don't think he's ever been behind Bruno Will. I think Bruno Will's always been up the front in BRL, so I don't think he's actually been on the same piece of tarmac.
Oh, Bruno gone wide.
I don't think he's been on the same piece of tarmac.
Yeah.
Fellow countryman. So
I'll forgive a pound.
this is a big moment for Feedbury.
Argent sniffing the back of DJ Danny, using his overtake. Danny's also using his overtake. No surprises there. I think Danny just switched his half, and Argent's looking to make a move. It's too late. He's used all that extra overtake. Just get.
Sem's been very slow on this restart. What is going on?
I'm sure they'll close back up naturally.
Do you like this helmet? Do you like this helmet?
The front, Safanko, not quite pulling away from Iron Mine as of yet. Yes, obviously not online. Luca already falling away from the back of the grid already. He's already 1 second down. 1 second now.
Thingy. Don't know why, but Sem's really struggling at the moment.
He's been 8 tenths. He's keeping up with them, that's for sure.
He's keeping up.
He's not struggling.
He's not fast compared to the drivers behind him.
But he just obviously just doesn't have quite the pace right now. But I mean, he's not falling behind. I mean, he's actually caught up a little bit now.
I mean, I thought it was because he couldn't get those mediums switched on after the restart.
It's the gaps. All the gaps are pretty much the same. 5 tenths to Vanco, SK 7 tenths to Airmine, only 7 tenths.
Yeah, but you need to get
to
quicker
SK.
than this, Matt. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can say that.
This is not good enough.
The whole top 6.
But this ain't good enough for a professional Formula 1 driver. He can't beat him. It's not good enough.
Professional.
Yeah, Max Verstappen. Oh, and Piston's made a big mistake now, and now Alpha's going to be right on the job.
No DRS yet, so I think we might settle down for a bit more until DRS is enabled.
I'm looking forward to this top 3 battles if when DRS is enabled. That is going to be some nice racing. For Franco, Ermine and SK. Who did I say is going to win? Burb or Bomboy?
Bomboy.
About that.
I kind of wish they put back that third DRS zone they had down this pit straight.
Really?
Back in 2018. It stretched all the way through it stretched out through all the way through turn 1 and turn 2 and ended at turn 3.
Did you?
Ericsson actually crashed because they left his DRS open at turn 1.
Oh, I don't remember. I actually don't recall this. Here we go, then DRS is in action now. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this part of the Grand Prix now. It all settles down.
DRS is enabled.
It all settles down. We've got some nice DRS. These laps now are just going to fly by.
Go on, pit straight we go. No one can be able to get. As long as no one doesn't lose Hamilton's fast,
to be honest,
happen, should be all good.
No, man. What? Like, I'm going to be honest. Like 2010, I don't know why they changed the track layout. Honestly, I just don't think it's very good. Well,
it gives the next overtaking opportunity because there was no. I mean, that part of the track there was no overtake. The chicane was a bit too fast, and then it was pretty much mostly all quite fast.
Yeah.
So you couldn't make it. There was no overtaking, and then that twist, that what was Brooklands, the old Brooklands was a lot tighter, and you couldn't make an overtake move there because the left field was right after it. It made it really, really difficult. And I think they did that purely to get some selection, just to get a bit, because we've had some action through the loops in these days. Apart from 2013 where we had a bit of issue with the apex.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. We've got some action going on. Pistem has got the move done on Semi-K now. The Sem's now down to P7.
So Pistem won't have DRS. I think he will have DRS. He will have DRS. Semi-K will not. It's because obviously Jack obviously got the move done after turn 3. And now Alfie's up the inside of Semi-K. Semi-K's not going to give him any room. And now he's going to hold the inside from now. And Alfie has to settle down for P8, but he's not going to give it up that yet. No. Semi-K.
Oh no.
Yeah, it'll take. Oh, we're going to see this. We're going to see Hamilton Max Verstappen. Or is he going to back off? He's going to back off.
Oh, that was scary stuff
Alfie's just stuck behind Semi-K. No sign of dirty air there. Let's back up. No, and that's a corner cut. Definitely a warning.
Right, here we go. Let's see down the straight. Ermine in that slipstream. It's like it's very hard to get a move done because the straights are long, but they're not long enough.
Alfie's just breezed past Semi-K, and Tommy Reel's got inside the Semi-K as well. Up inside Stone, and either thinking maybe SMK's going to try and fight this.
Yeah, Semi-K's going to try and get him, but Tommy Reel's gone deep into the Bell chicane, and now Sem, but he's got the position.
No.
Sem's had a disaster of the lap. He's down to P8 and he's made a mistake, and he's got Bruno Will.
Now it's Bruno Will.
Bruno Will's got from Bourbon, boys.
Bruno Will's got loads of overtake. Just splashing dash. He's going to make the move up inside of turn 3. If he does, we will get DRS.
Down the straight.
All of them are anyway, no matter
Up the inside.
Up the inside of the loop. He's made the moves up side by side for entry. And he's got the move done and DRS enabled. And Semi-K is getting eaten for breakfast. As soon as you get passed by one, you get passed by the whole train.
Sem has literally been eaten for a massive breakfast tonight. What is going on? Please, someone needs to explain to me now, what is this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places he's lost in a lap.
I think Luke at the back here's got damage, that's why he's dropping back.
Maybe. I mean, I only saw front wing damage, and I suppose he's got more damage.
Right then, Irvine is the closest he's been since the start of this new stint after the safety car. So he's going to get in that slipstream. DRS is enabled. Oh, no, can't get close enough. Okay, oh, there's some change in position. Alfie back on the underfoot move. Here we go. I've not seen Alfie race this far into the Grand Prix since he joined.
What was that?
I remember Portugal, I think. That was the...
Yeah.
That was the only race I think he's actually got this far into. Like, no shade, I'm just telling the truth. Like,
Bruno hasn't another look.
I think Bruno will
inside
like. I think Bruno will like.
But he was going to make a move here. No, he's not. He's going to take out.
He likes that corner a lot. I think he likes takes it a lot.
Picks at it, pick the bones and snaps them.
Oh,
and there's yellow flags. There's a crash. There's been a crash. Semi-K and Vibberin. And Vibberin is got no front wing, and Semi-K's got away with very minimal damage, if not any at all. And that Ferrari, I think he's there contemplating what just happened because he's not out and he's just not moving. And it's a safety car. I don't know why he's not moving though. Why is he not moving? Safety car, and he's qualified for parks and Diggers location. Been there for a while, and there is no full safety car. And I wonder if surely people are going to make the pit stop for softs now. It just seems like a logical. I don't know. I just saw them both on the outside of the loop of Aintree. Aintree's that left kink after the loop, and they're both on the outside there.
Yeah, I was thinking, what's that? Oh.
Aintree, A-I-T-E-E, I think.
That is so shit. Well then. Oh.
Everyone's in the pits.
And guess
Oh,
what?
SK's hit the back.
What?
SK just hit the back of the own line.
And guess what?
Into the pit lane.
Danny continues. I should have guessed it. Oh, it's an absolute clusterfuck in the pit lane.
Unreal's got a fighting time to hit it for a collision with Pitts 10. Maybe in the seat, maybe in the pit lane. And on go the softs. But you know what it's like when the person ahead stays out and everyone else pits. The person that's on those worn tyres just gets eaten by everyone. Because as soon as you lose that, what happened to Semi-K, as soon as you lose that one position, you're out of line. And then somebody else makes the overtake move.
Yeah, but this is Danny we're talking about here. Danny's not going to let them through.
Yeah, but I know, but when he does, that's what will happen.
He's on his way on a set of softs. I'll tell you something, man. Right? I know we've had 3 safety cars in this Grand Prix, but it has actually been it's actually been a very entertaining race. I must say.
Yeah.
It has been very entertaining.
You've got to watch out. Stefanko's got a penalty, so that's one thing to look out for against his fight against Erman.
I think, I don't know, because Danny, we know how aggressive Danny can be on the defence. We know that.
Well, if Stefanko can get past Danny and then breathes past foot and then gets past Danny.
I think we could be in for a crash. That's what I think is going to take place now.
No, Danny with his defending, maybe.
This is what's going to take place, and I am scared. I'm scared now.
Danny will hope that safety car is out for as long as it gets, but I'm not expecting that. I think everyone's going to be queued up at the end of this lap anyway. Absolutely everyone's gone for softs.
I don't know why Danny continued. He could have easily got, like, in the battle for a podium. Easily in the battle for a podium or top 5 if he just boxed. And now, because he wants to, you know, lead the race.
He could fall down to last.
Yeah, because he wants to lead the race, he wants to lead the safety car, he wants to go for madness, you know, with his defending and get some airtime. He's now put himself in P1 on a one set of mediums. I'm not here for
it. When you mean airtime, you mean on the stream, or are you talking about him actually being in the air?
Airtime is in, like, coverage.
I don't think you're trying to get what I was trying to say there.
He's flying in the air. Well, he's going to fly in the air anyway, because he's going to take out Franco, so it's already been confirmed.
Well, yeah, after being taken out Franco, we'll be flying in the air.
Oh, my God. I remember when TJ Danny took out Zero that last season.
I remember when I took up bringing the world back in Abu Dhabi last season.
What, you took, yeah, Matt.
Oh no, that was 2 seasons ago.
We don't talk about that. Lucas had an absolute shock out of a race tonight. I'm sure he would have been hoping for a much, much better performance here this evening. But it's just not been his night. Tell you something, it has been my night though, because I actually woke up. I had a lovely night, man. After a lovely Mackey's, I had a McDonald's, then I went to bed, and I got up at 20 past 7. I absolutely shat myself because I thought I was going to miss the race. Then I shat myself again because I had an update. So it's been lovely.
Yeah. Obviously, you are now out of the teens and into the 20s.
Thank you. Yes, so, it's a very hard life, man. It's very hard life. Very hard life being in the 20s.
I'm just literally, I'm about 29 days away.
Oh, and there's been a match. Oh no! It's been an absolute clusterfuck down at the back of the field.
Tommy's got more damage. Tommy has got damage.
And he's got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Bourbon Boy.
And that safety car's coming in as well. It's literally Luca 2.0.
Oh no. Anyway, here we go.
Why do they keep hitting each other and the safety car restart? What's going on? You can have a 10-second gap, not a 10-millisecond gap.
Because Tier 1 are always on smoke. And there's been another severe collision. SK and Samram.
Arjun. What is going on? They keep breaking each other this way.
They're inspired by Max Verstappen.
It looks like they didn't get any damage from that one, and they've gone.
They're inspired by Max Verstappen yesterday.
And Danny, there's been more action. This overtake's going on early.
Oh God, all kicking off.
It's because with Semi-K and Tommy Reels in the pits. As they go, Danny leads the way on 13-hold mediums.
Oh God.
But they have done like 3 safety cars.
Right, here we go. Sam needs to get some points on the board now. Here we go. Oh, and
he's going to dive inside.
Oh no! Oh, Sam. Is it ever going to go well for the Dutchman?
Well, he got a podium last week.
Yeah, but it's just been an absolute disaster after disaster. Talking of disaster, oh no. Oh, and SK's got the move on Ermine. Ermine's still up the inside here.
SK was outside, but he's going to be forced off here.
Look at this. DJ Danny leads the British Grand Prix. Oh no.
Franco's going to be all over the back of him by the end of the Beckett's for those fresh softs. Look how much more speed he can carry through. I know it's a high-speed corner, but he's going to be so much more grip. He's going to be all over the back of Danny. Danny needs to be super efficient with that ERS if he wants any chance of staying ahead for these next couple of laps. Franco, ERS, main ERS. On overtake.
Dangerous. Why
Danny's
DJ
weaving.
DJ Danny weaving. Double moving there down straight.
As long as not too much slowing. There's only a couple
look
at one to side.
He's on for a very good result here in Britain.
Good race so far, Williams.
Road.
Shane Williams can't be P4 and P5 like that in the real life. Ermine has a little moment out of the last corner. SK's sniffing, but not sniffing it. Just sniffing.
Ermine. Sniffing Ermine. We've got to sniff you, man. Here we go. Up the inside. No, Ermine's going to go
coming to farm. Oh, and I think Pisshem, I'm not sure, it's just got a bit of a moment. Oh, he's outside, Jack! Pisshem's at the inside!
Oh my fucking God, he's got the move done! That's incredible! P4 for the Williams! Come on, am I?
Danny's
I
holding up.
can't talk.
Danny's holding up P1.
Oh,
Danny's holding up P1. Jack
I can't
is past
speak.
SK, but Arjun Samra is around the outside. SK, but SK goes up the inside of Piston, but Piston has the outside line. You have better traction, and they nearly touch, and they're like near nose to tail,
Oh,
and
no.
Arjun's
Oh,
making a
no.
move.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, he's
Don't do
backed
it,
out. He's
Arjun,
backed
don't
out. He's
do
backed
it.
out. This is so close. Oh,
This is some scary
the
shit.
Stefanko is right on the back of Danny. There's still no safety.
Come on,
DRS
Stefanko,
yet.
this is for the championship. Come on.
No DRS yet. Still no DRS enabled. Won't be until next lap.
Come on, Stefanko in the 60.
Give me a move. Danny's not using his overtake. Danny's going to push him wide here. Watch this.
Oh
Told you. He's got a penalty. That's second. That's Stefanko's second penalty. That's Stefanko.
Oh,
That's Stefanko's second penalty.
Danny, oh my God! Danny stays in P1 of the British Grand Prix. This is incredible. Oh, this is
Stefanko making a move round outside turn 1. It's side by side through turn 1.
Stefanko's done it. He takes the lead in the British Grand Prix. Oh my God! This is. I'm going to say this is one of the best. This is one of the best encounters I've seen in Formula One.
No, Danny's getting bullied now. I told you Danny will fall like a cliff as soon as he gets overtaken by one, he gets overtaken by the others.
I'm so sorry to cut you off, but this is action, and I'm sorry you can't bring us through the action. It's got to be me because I shout Pit 10 on the inside of DJ Danny as they come through the farm village section.
SK taking me from Danny now.
Pit 10 is gonna Dan's gonna
it's Danny's gonna get
absolutely smoked around the outside. Oh, by SK. Oh my God, this is incredible. Oh, this is one of the best battles I've seen in league racing in all my life. This is incredible. And yes, that was taken from Marie Walker.
Alfie almost went to have ourselves Asian there. There's lots of penalties happening now with Danny. Danny seems to be causing a lot of penalties around him, although that's actually in front of Danny.
Here we go, DRS. SK then in the slipstream at DJ Danny is making it difficult for all the drivers around him. Round the outside,
outside. Oh, Danny's hit to the wall!
And Danny's out! He's gone!
Danny understeered wide and got caught by Arjun's rear wheel, or SK's rear wheel, not SK's rear wheel, and spun around into the barriers.
Oh my God, and it's another
safety car. There could be, I think there'll be no more than 3 laps of racing now.
Oh my God! I can't wait to watch.
Luca and Semike in the pits.
What go?
Ferrari's in the pits, not Ferrari. I keep remember Ferrari for some reason. First set of softs. Well, I'm guessing maybe scrub softs. They've probably been used in qualifying.
Maybe trying to go for the fastest lap.
Lucas, well, I don't think we're going for the fastest lap when they're behind another 15, 20, I'll say 15, 10 cars. Luca had a change of front wing, so he'd be glad that was done. And he's already, both of them are onto a scrub set of softs.
I don't want to say that Danny...
And I saw what happened. Danny was at Stowe. Danny was on the inside. SK was on the out. SK was S. Yeah, but I definitely caught it. SK was on the outside. Danny on the inside. SK obviously with more grip and having higher speed around the outside. Obviously naturally carries more speed. And obviously as he went around the outside, Danny's
confused though.
Danny understeered.
I don't know how that caused a safety car though, because he was all the way off into the pit lane.
Yeah, but I think the game just causes it. I think it's more of a random when the car retired. I think it's more on the car can crash in the middle of the circuit. It wouldn't be a virtual. Sometimes the car can be off 5 miles away and cause a first safety car.
Yeah, so the game's feeding. The game's feeding.
The game's more on percentage.
The game's feeding some safety cars tonight then. I'm looking forward to the next few days now. I think it's going to be a great Russian Grand Prix. I think we're in for a... I don't think many other leagues. There's some drivers now in the pit lane. I don't know why they're doing that.
It's not like they're going to gain much from it, to be honest.
There's
only 4 laps extra fresh tyres.
There's literally no point.
They're basically just giving up track position, I think. That's all they're doing.
But yeah, what I'm thinking of is I think many leagues have not actually done Russia yet. So we don't have much data to go off.
I know Russia's an easy one stop.
about Russia.
Tyre wears.
But I'll tell you something, I am looking forward. I am really looking forward to
might be
Russia this week. I think it's going to be a great race.
If Tommy does not catch up to the safety car by the end of this lap, it could be another lap of the safety car. The longer the safety car stays out, the more it favours the people that haven't pitted. Most. Semi-K in P8 on fresh set of tyres or tyres that may have done about a bit of qualifying.
He's
on a good shout here.
Very good result because he's on.
Yeah, he's just got a little bit more fresh tyres.
He ain't got a penalty.
Yeah, he hasn't got a penalty, and he's got just a little bit more fresher tyres. Those tyres are in like about 5%. Probably about 20-25% now on they're worn. Probably by this point, 20% I think probably about fair. I think 25 might be a bit. So the tyres are a little bit worn. Okay. I would say.
Sorry.
Anyway, don't need to know what I just saw, but okay. Anyway, people don't need to watch. I think Stefanko, he's got 2 penalties. I know that. He's got to have to fry it away. And so he's quite easy in this lap.
Ermine could get. I don't know though.
Ermine does not have a penalty.
Ermine is trying to catch up though, quite now, because he's got quite a gap. 1 second. The frame rate is starting to drop.
Not going to gun it. I can't gun it too early because it doesn't really mean with a gap. Anyway, Stefanko's going to gun it now.
Here we go. He's gone then. Here we go. The final 3 laps of the Grand Prix then. Will we get another? We won't get no safety cars now, will we?
No, you can't do it. No, with only 3 laps to go, we never have to go out.
Right, here we go then.
I get virtual.
Here we go. This is time. Crunch time in. I'm about to say Abu Dhabi then, in Britain.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. But Luca has gone up the inside of Stem.
Jackie's something inside of Ermine, and they've touched wheels, and they've had a bit of a moment going through entry. Jack has to back out. He's looking to make a move, but you got to watch out because SK's right behind him. Last thing he wants to do is compromise himself. Semi-K's had a terrible start. Yeah, Semi-K's had a poor start anyway. Yeah, he's had a poor start anyway. He's lost his position to Luca.
He's going to be fuming.
Luca looks like he's finally got some decent pace.
He's going to be absolutely fuming in that Red Bull.
Mr. Pit Stem on the back of Ermine. Hammerrail's got about his 15 minutes penalty. Actually, seems got a lot more confidence around Megas and Beckett's than Ermine does. As Lou Stefanko is building a gap. He's out of DRS. Out of DRS zone. Ermine, Jack needs to hope he gets another. If I was Jack, I would try and sniff at the inside of somewhere, push him wide, force him to go wide.
Man, you can't push people off the circuit. What do you mean you can't push people off the circuit? That's cheating.
Coming from somebody, coming from someone like you, I'm surprised I can't make
I'm a good driver.
Anyway.
I don't need to push people off the circuit. Oh god.
So what, going wide? Jack just drove himself off the circuit out last corner. That's
but what I'm trying to say is I don't need to. I don't need. Oh no!
Jack's
sorry,
getting
I'm
inside.
Chatting shit now.
Jack's getting inside.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't want to be doing that too often.
Have
a bit of exit, Jack will.
Sorry, it's got 8 seconds of penalties.
Oh, okay, it's a 5-second time penalty. I wonder if that can be removed. So Ermine doesn't want to lead once you get there.
His 10 has got
3 seconds, I believe.
3 seconds, and SK's got a 5-second penalty.
Okay, I wonder if I can read it. It depends whether there's a speed in the pit lane. You know, sometimes the pit lane can catch him off, or that was a natural collision where joining the safety car.
I think SK had a collision in the safety car. Yeah, I think that's how he got it.
Yeah, I think it. So maybe he can get it removed, so he didn't lose about 500 positions.
We'll see what the stewards have to say. He might not even send it in. Well, I think at the moment, Matt, we could be seeing Ermine get his maiden STB victory.
I'll say he needs to keep it within 3 seconds though, to make sure he guarantees that podium, win over Stefanko.
Podium?
Dope. Jack's looking to get around, but I think Jack can't do much more now. He's just got to hope that Erman gets a penalty.
Imagine if he does, oh god.
Yeah, that will be Stefanko's win in the bag if he gets that penalty removed.
At the moment, Ermine will win the British Grand Prix, but he can't lose 8/10 now in the lap.
He's struggling. What is fighting with Jack is really hurting him, but Jack's got DRS now. Jack's sniffing it, but he's not making the overtake move. He's going to leave it for the next. He's probably going to leave it to the hanger straight. Ermine, I'm going to use a bit of overtake. Jack's got a little bit extra now.
Keep it on the road. You know, he can even let his 10-3 down the straight. He can let SK down the straight. He just can't afford to lose position to Bruno Will, and SK and Sam has spun again.
Oh, talk about spinning! Ermine's made a mistake out of cops. He's managed to hold it, and Jack is now right.
He's feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure, Matt, on this final lap of the British Grand Prix.
2.7.
Is he going to win the British Grand Prix?
Jack's making the overtake. DRS. Stefanko's run out of overtake. It's going to be a breeze pass. And that could be Ermine's race. No, SK's trying to go side by side as well. And that's Ermine's lost his win. He's lost his win now. There's no way he's going to get back from that. In fact, it might be in it. It's still like a 10th in it. It's 2.9, Maldy. It's 2.9, that gap. I've had many moments with this before in STB. And he's lost it. And he's got it. Oh my god, there's lots of change in the podium. There's a massive crash at the end. And what a change. Bruno Boy on the podium. Where did that come from?
Ermine wins the British Grand Prix. I don't know about Stefanko though, he may have a penalty to take off, but...
A 5-time penalty possibly, maybe that would be P2 in the end.
At the moment, Ermine has won the British Grand Prix, and I tell you something, I feel really sorry for Sam.
I'm pretty sure Stefanko still got it. I swear I saw that gap go 2.5 and 5/10, which is over 5 seconds. We'll see what the gap was in the end.
Crazy.
I mean, Stefanko gets up to 5 second penalty.
But that is your STB Season 19 Tier 1 British Grand Prix live from Silverstone. And I'll tell you something, that, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm talking about. That is what I come on a Monday evening after my naps. That is what I come for. That is what I come for. Do you understand? I'm going to say it. Inject it. That is your British Grand Prix. Inject it. Ermine wins the British Grand Prix. Second is... No,
he doesn't. Hold on, can I say something? Stefanko is 4 point provisionally. It's a 4.9 gap between them.
Matt, don't say you don't, because we may get a podium interview tonight. Second is Bruno Will. Third is Bourbon Boy. Fourth is Pistem. Fifth is Stefanko, but he could get a 5-second penalty taken off. And if he does that, that 40 hundredths is won by. 6th, Arjun Samrat. 7th, SK45. 8th, Tommy Real. 9th, Aaron. 10th, Luca. 11th, Alpinian. 12th, STB Semike. And then your non-finishers were DJ Danny, Bieberin, Off Westy, Bram Nilsson, Svazinja Volvo, and EQR Rain. Those were your non-finishers in Silverstone. Action-packed race from start to finish. Some questionable collisions, but we'll see what the stewards have to say about that. But Matt, I'm very happy because we actually have some podium interviews tonight. We're going to go to Bourbon Boy. I love saying that. It really rolls off your tongue. Bourbon Boy, if not, you can include your audio. I'm going to give you a quick interview after this race. So obviously, I don't know what's going on with the lobby. I think it's glitched. Well, yeah, P3, obviously you...
Oh, Ermine.
Ermine, your mic is a little bit broken. I don't know if Aston Martin are paying you the right amount of funds. Bourbon Boy, welcome to Britain. Obviously, you're back with us this evening, a podium, but you were stuck in a lot of traffic today. How was the DRS trains? How did they treat you this evening?
So boring. Because every time I got close, overtake was used, and yeah, it's just boring, really.
Boring.
Um,
Okay.
To be fair, if
Uh,
there was no safety cars, I feel like we've had a good chance of winning. But obviously, I don't know.
I was actually rooting for you before the Grand Prix. Actually, when we do our predictions, I did actually say that I wanted you to win, and then you fucked it for me. So thank you for that. Yeah, all in all, boring race for you, but a podium. I mean, it was definitely worth your time joining us this evening. So well done, Bourbon,
Yeah,
and good
thank you.
podium. Right, is Ermine? Are you there? Hello. Maybe, maybe not.
If
No, his mic's going to make that noise. Yeah, his mic's going to make that noise. Right, okay. Thank you, Ermine, and well done on your victory this evening. Thank you. Unfortunately, Matt, we can't interview Brunner Will because if you want me to have a full-blown Portuguese conversation with him, no one would understand. So there you go. Thank you, Matt, for joining me tonight in Silverstone. And thank you, everyone that's tuned in tonight for the British Grand Prix. We will see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow for me and Bram for the Tier 2 Russian Grand Prix, round 14. We go to the Sochi Autodrome Varasin, and I will be doing my infamous Russian intro, so do watch out for that. If you want to watch that, you can watch me in action on Wednesday for Tier 3 Russia. But if you don't want to watch the lower tiers, you can always come back next week for the STB Tier 1 Canadian Grand Prix. We'll see you whenever you join us next.